If not, we'll move on to 5, miscellaneous. A, approval of fiscal year 2006-2007 audit. Is there any discussion about that audit? It's in the grade.
We have Jerry here to tell you about it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I usually do like about a 5-minute.
Sure. This is Jerry Mayer, is that correct?
Yeah. I'm one of the partners at Cornwall Freeders Mayor, and we conducted the audit. And I usually give you just a little update of kind of what procedures we performed. And then I leave it open to if anybody has any questions. And
Thank you.
we had 3 people come from our office for about 3 days, a couple different times. And we came up and looked at the fiscal year June 30, 07 records. And a few of the procedures that we do look at is that we look at your disbursements and make sure that they are have like backup invoices. They're approved by the council. They look like they're in the proper fund. And they're published in the paper. And the last thing we look at is the public purpose. If we look at something that doesn't look like it's for city business, we do 20 cities, so I can kind of tell if it's not like a city, related expenditure. And those are the types of things we look at for like regular vendor disbursements. Payroll, we look at your payroll records. We do a little testing sample to see if people get paid what they're authorized to. I won't look at every single paycheck, but I do like a random test to see if your salary is supposed to be $40,000. That's what you got paid. You get paid $60,000. And there's some other procedures you can tell to see if the salaries without lying or anything. As far as receipts, we look at a few odds and ends, like we confirm property taxes with the county treasurer and state receipts you get from the state, government. We compute some utility bills. We go through the ordinances that you have. Say this is what my utility rates are, and we make sure that they match what actually was billed to the customer. If you think, well, if the computer does it, works out most of the time, but once in a while there's some glitch in how the computer's programmed. Like our own city in Fort Dodge one time, for 1 month they forgot. They put in new rates, but they put in the state sales tax to collect at 0.5% versus 5%. So it's off. And they had a decimal off. So we do, try to do a random check to make sure that, things are being computed correctly. And then we also have a few compliance issues we check, which are unique to city, and governmental audits versus like a business audit. There's certain things like to make sure your minutes are published in the paper, salaries are published in the paper. Like your budget hearing today, I make sure that you publish that in the paper so the public knew that you're having a budget hearing today, and then a few kind of odds and ends that are unique to the governmental environment. So that's what we do, and then we also put all the numbers together from Sandy and put them into this, big audit report. And we really didn't make any journal entries. I guess we best make sure the cash balance is out too. And so the reports you got, we didn't make any journal entries to those. The only thing we did is we reclassified a couple things into a capital project fund and from the general fund. There's some bigger projects we put in a capital project fund. But other than that, that would be the only difference that, from the reports you saw on a year-to-date basis to this audit report. So that's a nice synopsis of 3 days. And then I just got, and basically just to tell you what the procedures are is that after you look at the audit, I'll go through a couple of numbers with you, and after you look at the report tonight, then you mail a copy into the state auditor's office, and we also have to give them a PDF copy too, and so it'll be on their website. And so then you can, and then that's open to the public, so you can go on the state auditor's website and look at your audit report, or any other city that you want to, or the county, or any governmental agencies, all posted out there. And so I'm just going to go through a couple a few numbers with you. And I was just going to open up to page 10 and 11. And this is your overview in 2 pages of the total city receipts and disbursements, for the year. And it's kind of a different kind of format. And the Governmental Accounting Standards Board came up with this format. And on the left side, you see the disbursements by a program. And it's divided into two types, as you have your governmental activities and the business type. Now, the business type is what's called enterprise funds, and they're supposed to have enough, that's utilities. They're supposed to have enough revenues to pay for their expenses and be self-supporting. And then the governmental activities, that's your police, your fire, debt service, and then some of these capital projects, road use, the roads and general government. And then they have, the format is to show the direct expenses, or revenue that goes against the expenses. Then when you get over to page 11, under governmental activities, that's the numbers you can tell the taxpayers, well, that's what your tax dollars are spending. Supporting your local option sales tax and property taxes. You can see $267,000 was spent on public safety. Public works was $108,000. So that's like over and above like the road use tax and spent on some public works projects. And that's the idea for this format. So you can kind of say this is what we use the property taxes for.